What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing a Huge Gigantacus mustache deck. The two mustache cards that Huge Gigantacus can run, other than Mustache Waxer, which every single mustache deck runs, are going to be Imposter, which is a cheap one-cost mustache that makes another mustache, and the other one is that only HG can run because it's a sneaky card, is the Frosty mustache. This is actually really a very, very good card because it can freeze, so it's going to be protecting your minions from dying, but it's also just going to be protecting your face from opponents' plants from attacking you. And if you play this, of course, with the Mustache Waxer on the board, it really just net only costs 1 because you're going to be playing it for 2. You'll get 1 brain back, and of course it will also grow your Mustache Waxer by the 2 health. It's really nice with all of your little imposters, and we're running Beam Me Up in the deck. We're also running Mustache Waxer. We're running Barrel of Barrels, and that will give a lot of deadly power to all of your minions. We're also running 4 copies. Very rarely run this many environments with HG, but it seems to be very good. Laser-based alpha, the counter the current meta, you know, easily take out all the Starch Lords and all the Gravitries and things like that that are in the meta right now. It also creates a very good lane for you to play your Trickster. Your Trickster is going to be your finisher, and this will be capitalizing on all of your little tricks that you're playing that you're going to be able to play efficiently because of the extra brains that you're getting from your Mustache Waxer. I always thought you needed like 1-cost tricks to be able to play to capitalize on this, but really the way to play mustache decks is to play patiently. You're not necessarily just, you know, spamming this on turn 2 with an imposter. Very often you're going to be waiting until turn 3 or 4 and really start unleashing your mustaches wider, and then you will of course have enough mustaches to be able to play your Frosties and your Barrel of Barrels, which are not only powerful cards, but they're going to give you cards. You're never going to really run out of cards with this deck. Also, card draw running Duck-Stache. This will ideally be going on top of your imposters. Teleporting it in is very good. And we are, for finishers, also running some Vikings. So 2 copies of Vikings will drain all of the block meter that all of your little minions are charging up. Very powerful play. It also is very good in the laser-based alpha. The Trickster and the Viking are also both very good in the Ice Moon, because that'll give it strike through, and that'll make sure that they hit face. And we're running a couple of Mustache Monuments in order to be a base for your Trickster, which will then do 12 damage if placed on that. It'll be good for the Shield Crusher Viking that does 7 bullseye, especially again if it's in a strike through lane. You can even in a pinch use one of your Mustache Monuments in order to go with your Duck-Stache. Your Duck-Stache will then do 3 damage, draw a card, and then grow to a 6/5 since this evolves by 3/3. Grows by 3/3 whenever you play it on top of another Mustache card. Let's get right into the game, so hope you guys enjoy. And here we go. And we'll do some bets. If you think we're going to win 6 out of 8 today, vote yes. 5 out of 8 is going to be a no. Bidding our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/FryemUp. Game 1, Rose. It's a pretty good hand, though. Can't really get much better than that. Should I be looking for a late game card or, you know, some card refresh? I think laser-based alpha is fine enough against Rose. Usually pretty good. You can spam the guy in turn 1. It's pretty good. Probably should have put him in 4 and then the Mustache Waxer in lane 1 just to play around Shrinking Violet. But it's okay. And, of course, game 1, it's going to be Rose. Should we just skip the Sun-Shrooms today again? This deck is actually okay with dealing with Sun-Shroom. I think for now I'll just keep them in. So you can play this with 2 imposters here. You can also teleport this in as a pretty good option. Probably just playing this with the imposters is correct. Maybe playing this on height, so this has to be played on the ground, then we can laser it later. Could be that actually was the play. Or playing imposter on heights instead of the iron border. Thank you, Dannington and Bulldozer. 8 months, 49 months for Dannington, damn. M.U.G's that one. Weird. Come on. I don't know. We got Imp. Okay. Okay. Honestly, not so bad. We can just develop this again. Whee! Another imposter. Imposterception. So we'll go with you. Stick this here again. You know, if he has to keep removing the imposters to protect the Sun-Shroom, it just means that the Waxer is getting more value. Hammer time is okay. Kills that. We'll be able to teleport it in, though. I don't even know if how much we even care about this, right? Should I even go after the Sun? I mean, it's his last card. Yeah, let's just take it out. The opponent is so low now. I mean, the opponent just spent all of their early game. They just have no late game here. We'll see if they have one big card in hand. But yeah, we'll go with this and Laser Base Alpha. Pretty damn good. And yep, we should be fine here. Yoink. Very sad eyes for. Someone in the Twitch chat is asking, what kind of removal card should you run with each hero? So a lot of times there's an obvious choice, but let's say Morticia has two very good options, either Alien Ooze or Rocket Science. You kind of just have to see what the plants are playing at that point. It also kind of depends on the deck. So plants, you know, if there's a lot of figs, obviously want to be running Rocket Science over Alien Ooze. You know, bigger the plant, obviously, the more likely you want to run Rocket. If you're running a deck that benefits very much from playing a turn 3 Alien Ooze, of just being the 3/3, it doesn't have to be hitting a big plant, doesn't have to be in an environment, and that tempo is really good, maybe then you'd run Alien Ooze. I typically run Rocket Science over it. Same thing if you're choosing between Bounce or Deadly, like which one should you run? You can run both, obviously. What the hell? So we are going to go try to kill this bird, and we are going to be able to do that, which is awesome. Just by unfreezing this. Deadly it and unfreeze it is totally fine. And just grinding down the Rose down to 1, and you know, the Rose really didn't have anything to ram to, and we're kind of dominating here. We have 2 lasers set up too, so the opponent shouldn't be able to jump block us at all. Sun-Shroom is just a 1-cost card that turns into a Sunnier Shroom the next turn and gives 2 suns. Super overpowered, because it also has 3 health when it transforms. It's fine. Opponent's just in desperation removing cards here. I probably, just to get another threat here, and to kill the Sun-Shroom. Definitely, I was gonna spam the Spiral anyway. That's pretty good. We don't need to spam the mustache yet. Alright, we got Rose. We beat Sun-Shroom Rose with HG. I find because of the amount of Deadly we're running in this deck, that very often the deck can actually perform pretty well against Sun-Shroom. I think there is a new strat, though, that I'm really just thinking of now. If we're playing against Solar and you have either your guy or your imposter in your hand, turn 1, spam them on height so you can actually take care of the Sun-Shrooms later with Laser Base Alpha on ground. I think that is the direction I'm going to go. We also have, like, Beam Me Up to deal with Twin Sunflower. This is a pretty good card against Grass Knuckles. Both of these are pretty good. Alright, we'll keep this. Thank you, Cavalry Thunder, for 8 months. I'll just spam this and put a Beam Me Up into it next turn. Unlikely the opponent's running. Obviously no Spikeweed Sector, just Coffee Grounds would answer this. Who cares? And this can just go on heights. That's okay. I'll just take it out. Yeah, the amount of Deadly and Freeze running in this deck, it's pretty cool. Let's just go Dry Duck. Very little the opponent can do to counter this now. Dry Duck Stash. You know, if you're against a Kabloom hero, you really want to wait and maybe teleport that in next turn. First go with the Beam Me Up, which we could have gone for. But because Grass Knuckles is just so bad at kind of dealing with a 3-2 on heights. His Rumble obviously only hits the ground lines. I think we're gonna do it like that. Yeah, probably like this and then Beam Me Up. I could have spammed another one of these two. What the hell? Beam me up inside. The cool thing about Frosty Mustache is that it gives us a teleport, which I think I will go for here. Because this doesn't kill the guac yet. It'll kill it now next turn, which is good. I don't have to spend another card on that. Pretty good. Yep, so we'll go for, I'd say, Imposter, Teleport, Duck-Stache. Looks pretty good. And we can always teleport the Duck-Stache on top of this and get the 6 damage. Obviously, depends what he does here. There's the Rumble. Ow. Annoying. It's okay, we get 2 cards back. Totally fine. We got 2 imposters from Imposter. It's so crazy, guys. So crazy right now. Yep, so we'll just do this on height so the card draw will keep it rolling. I think we're going to go like Abracadabra. We got 2 Tricksters in hand, so as many tricks as we can use here is always going to be a good thing. I think we'll go for this, and then for Imposter, and then for Beam Me Up. Looking pretty good here. We could try to cover this with Laser Base Alpha. I'm just kind of see if the Abracadabra can actually hit the 4-1 here. He kind of has to deal with the Duck-Stache. The Abracadabra should be good going face. Yeah, we're playing a little to Cabbage Pulled on Heights. He didn't have it. It's fine. So we'll go Beam Me Up, because why not? So Abracadabra doesn't discriminate against intricable minions. We got a 1 in 3 of killing the guac here. Drawing a card, see what's in the box. Another imposter, okay. We're just gonna chump block our way to victory here. Did not hit the Guacodile, unfortunately. The Gravitry is annoying. I'd love to get a Barrel of Barrels for that. We can also just Trickster it down. Probably better. No. I'll wait on the Trickster. So we'll have... Oh, I could have spammed this too. I think being able to Laser Base Alpha is okay. Crazy right now. Yeah, so without the block meter, I guess we'll freeze you. Keep the teleports coming. That's a really cool card. And we'll laser here and kill the big Chungus. That also proc the block, which is awesome. See, Trickster going phase kind of wins the game here. I feel like we should just... I mean, maybe I'll just put a... I'll chump block and then Trickster. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So it's going to be this here. We'll Trickster here. And I guess we'll go for Beam Me Up. We can also go for Deadly. Maybe I should have put a 2-1 here so we go for Deadly. I really feel like just second Trickster is our win condition here. Walnut Bowling, crazy. But unless we get California rolled, we should be able to win with the Trickster here. Coming on up. Let's just Beam Me Up here. Yeah, this Overshoot Imp was such a mistake, because now it also messes up the Trickster play. I mean, we should still be okay, but it was definitely a mistake. We can almost go Mustache Trickster. We can almost go... Oh, we can go... Well, we can't go... We can't do this yet. We can't go Muzz, and the Mustache is going to get sucked in. We should probably just Trickster this turn, and then we'll go Mustache with this next turn. Alright, so we'll play this here. Trickster goes here. Can we win? Thank you. Trying to think what would happen if we would block there. But yeah, the Overshoot Imp was a mistake. First of all, it eliminates our ability to Deadly the Gravitry down. It also has Overshoot, which kind of was screwing up the block meter there. It was definitely better to play the 2-1. I know I wanted to keep the Amphibious for the water lane, but definitely better to play the 2-1 Amphibious clone in 1 there, and then that would have actually just been a much cleaner victory. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So this isn't actually the greatest card against Rose, because if you put it on top of something, it kind of just gets answered. I'd love some tricks for the Trickster, but I guess we just keep the starting hand, right? And we got the one trick that HG runs, which will actually conjure us another trick, so it's pretty good for the Trickster here. And here is the next Sun-Shroom game. We got chickening, which is awkward. So we'll go here, here, here. Didn't I say I was gonna start playing Imposter on Heights? Oh well. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video on what urgently needs to be fixed in PvZ Heroes. We'll see. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but maybe it will. Yeah, that's super annoying. The question is, should I freeze just for a card here? I don't think so. Freeze will be better later. Once he plays Laser Beam or something. Oh, something. We could go chickening here. We didn't get a minion though. Maybe I should have just frozen just to try to get a cheap mustache. Would have been so nice here. Maybe chickening will be good. Maybe we'll just get Brainana'd. Bruh. Not cool. So Frosty here. Warlord is cool. We'll chickening this though, right? Certainly. So we'll proc the block. That's fine. The goat still goes phase per 3. So I love getting goatified when you're in a buffing environment. It's so nice. See ya. Wow, it's only turn 4. We have nothing to do except for freeze the Winter Malone. Let's see if he doesn't have a Brainana here. What do you do for a living? I try to dodge Brainanas. That's all I do. Yoinkies. The freeze. This Winter Melon, still no I mean, we need like a laser-based alpha to deal with that now. It is turn 5, so we could probably get just a good mustache play here. I'm not really seeing it though. Now the opponent used Goatify. Have we seen another superpower? I wonder if just going Viking is better here. The Warlord seems good, but it kind of just, I mean, it'll kill this. It will contest this lane. Probably cashing this in for just developing this and cashing it in for the ramp before we get dragons next turn. He doesn't necessarily have an answer to this. So. The Viking's a pretty good trade here, but probably developing the Warlord now is alright. Just means the Mustache Waxer is kind of permanently frozen. We're also blocking this turn. It is a pretty good turn to play the Viking. He can't really afford to take the goat. Yeah, I mean, and then that's getting frozen. Probably actually not going to block here. We'll probably have even a better Viking next turn. Damn, these Allosauruses are brutal. The good news is that the Sun-Shroom dies, so we have 2 turns until we get dragons. Yoink. But in other news, we're really not doing enough damage anymore. Oh, this is so rough. What do we do here? Just Trickster the Winter Melon? We can go 1, 2, 6. I feel like it's these Allosauruses that have to die, though, right? I don't know. Probably killing the winter melon is correct here. Anyway. Such a waste of a trickster. He doesn't even kill the winter melon. I don't think that was right. And yeah, this one lives too. Damn. Probably this one should have been here. And then we'd actually theoretically be killing the Allosaurus here. Maybe not. No, he's just gonna heal again. What am I supposed to do about the winter melon? I don't know. Ow. So, like, having this in the water lane's cool. Probably not covering one of these is correct. So again, 5, this will bring us to 3. And then if we play 3, we only have 1. So I guess it's like this. And we'll freeze this up. And draw more cards. So that's right. And we'll Viking next turn. My gosh, it's so annoying. No, don't freeze my duck! This was the thing that was gonna kill the winter melon. Bro! Now what? This says 3 or less. It doesn't hit anything on this board. I don't know, I think we're kind of cooked. We're definitely cooked. I wonder if I should have froze this one just so we can get 3 damage in here. That's so annoying. The winter melon's so good here. Okay. Damn, I wish this was better. So we can go 5 and 3, which is pretty good. We're still gonna need 3 damage from somewhere. I think I'd rather not cover my environment, so I'm gonna go here and laser base, I guess. But it dies. I don't know if that's right. It's either dies or gets permanently frozen, so it doesn't really matter, right? We're really gonna need another trickster to win. This also plays around Dragon a lot better. Dragon in 1 would have just killed the Viking for free. We really need the 8 damage here. Thank you, Sam Plays, gifting a sub. Appreciate it. Heals. Heals for 5. In other news, we're going face for 14 here. We're 1 off lethal. Come on. 2 off lethal. It's 13. Boop, boop. You're dead. Okay. Now what? I wish I could kill something with this. I guess we're just doing it like this though, right? Just trying to go face desperately. But we're all in on that. I mean, that's it. I mean, with Top Deck Trickster, it's turn 10 already, so Top Deck Trickster will win next turn usually. Yeah, the opponent just needs to come up with 2 answers, and then we're kind of cooked unless we get oh, there's an answer. Damn, crazy. The opponent doesn't put a card here, so we don't draw again. We're winning this trace. The Allosaurus is actually dead. And we are getting 2 cards here. One from the Duck-Stache, and the other from at the beginning of turn here. That's a Frosty. It's kind of cool. And that means we can actually kind of deal with this, sort of. Now, beam me up. Not exactly what we wanted to see, but we're still staying in the game because of our card draw. There's Dragon. It's so annoying. And this is still frozen. Oh, man. Ah! I don't really know, man. This doesn't really do enough. That's cool. What are we gonna do here? Was that worth it, making him not proc the block? Maybe freezing this? It's Winter Melon. Just killing us here. And Beam Me Up is really, really not what we wanted to see. I mean, this probably just goes here so we can get 6 damage and then try to top deck Trick-Stache. It's probably our best shot, right? We're also blocking, so theoretically Guy will win if he doesn't clog this lane. He has another dragon, we're just done for. Thank you, Sam Plays. Welcome to the Primary. Great Zucchini. Ugh. How cooked are we right now? Because we can get him down to 7. Okay. We can get him down to 9. So we're blocking here. This doesn't do it. This is the worst case scenario. We're so cooked. Alright, we're dying to this Rose. You know what? We barely died. We really were very close to winning this game. And we barely died to Ramp Rose. Freaking Dragons. Guaranteed lethal. I think the deck, if it can really contest with its hard counters pretty well and actually like stay in the game, it has chances of winning. I have, you know, definitely there were some draws that would have made us win. I think we're okay here. Wonder how far Mustache Monument would have gone, like if you run a third one. This is a pretty good starting hand though with 2 Tricksters in it. See if we can get HG Super. Nope. Okay. We'll burn this because we need more cards and we want the Tricksters to activate. Let's just beam me up. What the hell? Oh, hell no. So I'm going to kill the one on Heights because this one's going to be easier to kill with the strike through environment later. He's untrickable, double untrickable. Just summon a beam me up with a trick too. I love it. Now he might think that this is safe and we're just going to cook him. Nah, is it going to buff that? Okay. Should I surprise him with this next turn? The answer is no. We need to play, and we need to keep the Tricksters rolling. That's okay. But, again, this is something he has to deal with now. There is Moustache. I think we'll do it like this, since we can freeze and keep this alive, and then we'll activate it later. Bro. Okay. It's a worthy freeze. So Doubleman's dead. Waxer is not alive. If we get an Imposter, he'll live though. Ooh, laser. I like it. I think we'll just spam this. We can go 3 and 3 next turn. Boo-hoop, boo-hoop. The only thing that really gets protected by Umbrella Leaf in this matchup is just our Frosty Mustaches can't hit some things, but he decides to race us. I mean, he's doing 6 and 2 shots. We're doing 7 bullseye after drain. So that's awesome. You know, the play is 3 and 3. I guess the laser goes here. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Just be able to laser base alpha here, and then we'll Trickster for the win. Unless he has a fertilize and rolls really well, we should be okay here. Nobody cares. It's lethal this turn. No, we're 1 off because he used the Scorch. But we got guaranteed lethal with the Trickster, so he is 3 and 1. Deck's doing really, really well. I really thought, you know, HG is in a bad place because he doesn't really have any answers to Sun-Shroom, but we've been really contesting the solar heroes pretty well here. La-di-da-di-da. Dead. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. Here is another solar hero. I think we're gonna do the thing. We have laser base alpha. Oh, I don't think you can keep second Trickster here. I'm gonna spam this on heights. So his Sun-Shroom has to go on ground, and then we'll deal with it later. I guess that kind of counts. It's sad not playing the guy, but it's okay. Alright, guy here. He's just gonna play Solar Winds here. I don't know. Well, still a 2-for-1. We are good. Hooked on a feeling. The skill or luck dominate this game. In my opinion, it's creativity. I'm very biased. But for me, I think it's the creative deck building. I feel like the being creative with your deck building is more important than even playing well. So I've always put the deck first and the plays second. What do we do here? Why is he at 5? Oh, because he played super. Oh my gosh, it's such a pain in the ass. Okay, guess we'll do this. Feels so sad though. Okay, at least we killed the ramp. Imitator's kind of annoying though. Something cheap, please. Awesome. This imposter is gonna screw this up. Hooked on a feeling. Do 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 do. I am believing. Do 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 do. Maybe I should have teleported that in, because honestly, 2 out of 3 of his superpowers actually can't deal with it on block. Scorch wouldn't deal with it, and Morspore wouldn't deal with it, but he's got a bunch of things. Wow. Okay. I'm totally fine with this arrangement now. So this is tough. I mean, we want to buff the Trickster. I think Laser is fine, especially because, again, this can end up drawing us another trick, so. Let's see if it gets exactly Weed Whack. If it gets either of those other superpowers, we're in way better shape. He did not get it. It's either Morspore or Scorch. He figures this is dying anyway, so there's no point of Scorch or Morspore here, actually. So that worked out great. We got some lunch. Do this later. Teleporting in Mini Ninja ain't bad. I'd love something to spam here. Alright, so we'll teleport in the Mini Ninja and we'll maybe lunch it and we'll go from there. You can also teleport Mini Ninja Laser Base if he plays a threat in 4. Bro. Teleport. Mini Ninja. I think we're gonna freeze just for our card here. And we're always covering the environment. Let's just lunch. This will probably be as good of a lunch as we'll get. It's doing 5 damage. Also gaining us a teleport, which is awesome. I don't mind this wizard. We can teleport it in next turn. Hooked on a feeling. Should this just go here? Alright, let's just go. Instead of it proccing the block here, there's just enough things that, like, we're probably just playing for a teleport wizard next turn. I'm believing. I could just go laser. It ain't bad. I think laser it is. So we'll go laser. Might as well play this first. Congo. And we'll just try to teleport Wizard into the laser base here. Or into actually, look, I've already ground lane open here. And that's going to be guaranteed lethal with the bullseye. Just completely demolished his molecule. Love to see it. And we're on turn 7. Very little that can go wrong here. I guess the main thing we want to dodge is just Astro Vera. Him going up to 14 will kind of cook us here. I don't know what we're going to do then. That's fine. Repeater. You got this from Cosmic Bay, I guess. Teleport. Wizard for the win. Let's go. Guaranteed lethal. Yes. Yes. Wizard from, I don't know, Frosty Mustache? Oh, hell yeah. We're good. Keep Frosty. So, with Trickster in hand. Oh, we could have gone Conga in the laser base alpha, yeah. They always play on heights. It's so annoying. Damn, forget me nuts. Kind of cooking us here. I don't know. It prevents 1 damage. It kind of makes us go strike through next turn. It's so bad, though. I feel like this is just going to get covered later. My gut says, Kate, hold on to this. I just don't. We're so cooked already. What am I supposed to... Okay, with this hand, the Forget-Me-Nuts is probably the bigger threat. We'll just kill us with Deadly later, but we got to get this hand going. Forget-Me-Nut's actually really good against this deck. And of course he has Berry Blast for that. It's so bad against Kabloom. Good against Grass Knuckles. Rain Shadow. Just terrible against Kabloom. Okay, now what? Come on, man. I don't know what to do. I mean, our face is... Okay, well, now we can't play anything. Alright, well... We have to prevent this damage coming in. We're gonna lose this one. We're just getting cooked by Forget-Me-Nuts here. Just never keep tricks in your starting hand. Maybe keep Trickster, but don't keep any tricks because of Forget-Me-Nuts. I mean, you're probably right. So now we have to just go after this. We'll go after with the barrel, I suppose. He's probably just gonna plant food it. Oh my gosh, it's so harsh. Please! We have no chance of winning this game, right? Ow. What's the point even? Down to 1 health. And we have no prospects of winning this game. 0. It's guaranteed lethal already, right? Because we'll hit garbage here. Imposter. Yeah, we're just cooked. Oh, well. Just got hurry counter. You know, honestly, if we would have gotten like Mustache Waxers, then maybe we should have just hard mulliganed a little bit for it. Getting Waxers would have been pretty good there. It's a hand, kind of. Sort of. I guess we'll go HG on one. You're so annoying. What's with the... Why do people still do this? I feel like people should have gotten burnt out of Sun-Shroom by now. Is this fun? I don't know, man. It's so OP. It's so overused. I don't really understand. We have one cost deadly in him, which he very likely will not be expecting. Would you nerf Forget-Me-Nots? I don't think so. I think it's okay. It's an S tier card. It's really, really good. I mean, I probably maybe I probably would actually turn it into a 2-cost card. I think that would be better. See, we're really able to deal with the deadly with a lot of these shrooms early. Just spamming and deadly seems to be pretty effective, and we're right back in the game. We're ahead actually now, I think. Probably like environment, teleporting this in, something like that. Pretty good, actually. We can kill anything he plays here. The thing I would spam instead of this is Mustache Waxer. It's a pretty good way of developing it. Yeah, we're kind of cooking him now, though. It's amazing that the deck really does sometimes, not always. It's not going to be consistently good against Sun-Shroom, but it can be. It's kind of why I decided just to keep the Sun-Shroom games in. Like, I'd be happier going 5-3 and keeping all the Sun-Shroom games in than cutting them out and you know, having a higher score. It really says more about a huge Gigantacus deck that can even deal with that. I guess if there's one thing that can do it, though, it's mustaches, you know? I think... Oh, we can't even freeze that. It's not even an option. This really... I mean, we can always just spam another imposter later. Alright, let's teleport and see what we get. Bruh. Alright. I feel like we're... actually just doing this for a card and for buffing Trickster. Let's go. This is okay. We've still got Deadly. We've got a lot of ways of dealing with cards without bad guard bouncing it, you know? We got another imposter, which is cool. Love with me. What kind of feeling? It's fine. Dice to barrels. It's so good. It's such a good answer. No need to do anything else here. I'll keep the 1-cost Frosty in our hand, why not? So we could pull the trigger on the Trickster right now. I think Trickster, Imp, and then Freeze is pretty good here. Hopefully that hits, and then we'll use these to proc the block, which is nice, and you can freeze whatever he puts in front of the Trickster, theoretically. Trickster wants to go in 4, so it's not... we can actually interact with things that are put in front of it. What's the best bugged card of all time? Yeah, the king that would automatically make every card you play turn into a knight, like on play. That was ridiculous. Even when it was in hand, it would do that. That was so game breaking, man. No need to rush here. The Umbrella Leap really isn't doing much of anything. Being able to play laser is pretty good here. I don't really have to spam the input. Let's develop the laser base up. It's probably the way. Oh, does this have a mustache? Oh, I could have actually done this in the water. Damn, maybe that was right. Whoops. Yeah, probably better to do this in the water. Oh no, this isn't amphibious. Ah, okay, that's fine. We can also just laser here and draw like 3 cards. Dumbass. What are you doing? But it's dead already. That wasn't a good play. That wasn't a good play at all. He forgot about the hunt and the growth. He completely screwed that play up. Holy crap, that was so bad. Like, the Briar Rose goes behind the Umbrella Leaf, obviously. And now the Trickster lives. Hooked on a feeling. Boom, 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 boom. How do this does 7? There's so many plays here. Probably playing a Gravestone though is correct, right? Play this here to create lethal. It's just a funny guy with a mustache. We are protected! Oh yeah, Viking also had this glitch where when in hand it was draining opponents' block meters and stuff. That was crazy, man. Oh yeah, Trapper Excavator is also... Yeah, Trapper actually would have been really good here. I should have gone for Trapper Excavator for sure. Because we could have activated 2 different things. Alright, I'll do it next turn. Doesn't look like it matters. Yeah, I feel bad for not doing Trapper Excavator. It's so much cooler. We had enough sun for it also. Enough brains, I mean. Alright guys, just like that, we're 5-2. Deck is absolutely crushing here, so let's see if we can get one more. Yes! Wah, 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 wah. Got a feeling. Here's a Walnut. We are not running Gravestones. We are running a lot of tricks though. So should I just get rid of all of my tricks? Oh, I'll have to keep the Trickster. I have to keep one of these. Alright, that's a hand. Bro and Galacta on 1 in lane 4. What's the deal with that? This hand sucks though. It really sucks. I don't know what to do here. We're actually so cooked just from this. How are we going to deal with 5 sun this turn? We are so cooked. What am I supposed to do? We're so far behind. I mean, so far behind. And he's not running out of cards either. Like some of these ramp guys, they just run out of cards, but it's not happening with Starchlord on board. What am I supposed to do? Our curve is just too high. Trickster's the worst thing in the deck we could have got. Other than second Viking, I suppose. Like, what am I supposed to do here, man? I'm gonna go like this and just like... deadly, but something tells me this isn't gonna work either. This is pure desperation right now. If we can at least kill... We can't even kill Starchlord because he has double Forget-Me-Nots, so we can't even play the barrel now. Come on, man! What is this game? Oh, there's nothing I can do about this! Oh, this sucks. Alright, maybe we'll get some knights and something good will happen. I don't know. That's the play. Can't do anything else. We're also blocking. I guess that's good. We can strike through environment, perhaps. Okay, Walnut Bowling on turn... I don't even know what turn it is. Holy crap. That was like turn 5 Walnut Bowling. He just demolished us. Okay. Staying alive. Nah, we're gonna just lose this one, man. There's no way. There's no way, but look at this hand, too. These 10-cost tricksters are bricked completely. There's no way to survive here. There's zero way. He has lethal, guaranteed lethal no matter what I do here. Should we just play one more? We're not ending on that one. God damn it. It feels like even worse than Sun-Shroom was Forget-Me-Nots. I mean, this guy did Galacta. Weird, Galacta on one and then Twin Sunflower on two. That was so annoying. We really, maybe I should just get rid of the Tricksters against Guardian. It's so sad that that's the state, but Forget-Me-Nots is just so prevalent. Alright, here we go. We got a turn one play. We shipped out our whole hand and he didn't even have Forget-Me-Nots, so well. I know, guess what turn it is? Turn 5 while not pulling. Damn, that's so toxic. It's so good, but I don't know, it's running fucking Sun-Shroom. Stupid. What am I gonna do about this also? Honestly, this amphibious minion, we don't have anything to actually contest that. It's so annoying. You can freeze it, but it just doesn't do enough. He got one of the highest attack guys from his beta. This is so unlucky. We have answers if he puts it on ground, but just nothing, man. Nothing for water lane. The answers now. Dude, it's oh my god. Oh, we're on a 1-turn clock. He's gonna kill us next turn now. There's nothing we can do about it unless we get another Frosty Mustache. This is so unlucky. It's guaranteed lethal, guys. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. The game's over already. Okay, we can get Barrel of Barrels final mission is the only out. Oh my gosh, as if this needed to get any worse. Alright, it's gotta be final mission exactly from Barrel of Barrels. Come on. Final mission is still a barrel, right? I don't know. We're getting so... Guys, look at this. This is so godlike against HG. Like, if we had Bungie, obviously, it would change everything. But it's guaranteed lethal now on turn 4. Okay, one more game, guys. Come on. Yeah, I got 10 amphibious in the water lane against HG. That's so annoying. Okay, palette cleanser. This doesn't even count as part of the video. It's just palette cleanser game. That was 2 insanely unlucky games in a row. Where is our mustache waxer? Come on. Oh, come on. We just spam that. Gain some teleports here. Yeah, I'd much rather him have gone Wildberry than Split Pea, because at least it wouldn't land necessarily in the water. Can we please get something good? Kind of cooking him here, though, with the teleportation station. I'll discuss in the solar video how I would change the Sun-Shroom. Honestly, just revert it back to the way it was before. Make it useless. That would be the cleanest way. I think pass and teleport this in next turn is better. God. Oh, please. Where's our mustache waxer? There it is. So how do we do this then? We can teleport this in and deadly, I guess. Double fig, you're so annoying. Come on. Okay, I think I'm gonna go pretty greedy here. What kind of feeling? This is weird, but I'm gonna do it like this. I wish we had a trickster in this hand, you know? Because we're just able to spam so many tricks. I'm gonna use the barrel of barrels on a different minion later. It's fine. Denied us the teleport. Pretty good. Wee, imposter. So annoying. Got a really good transformation and then a really bad one. I kind of love how we can deny the block with Viking. Should I do that? I don't think so. I think we go for freeze. Deadly. Okay. Freeze first, obviously. Bruh. It's fine. Another barrel of barrels would be nice. There's our final mission we needed. It's not like that would have really gotten us back into that game either. We were cooked regardless. Regardless. Too bad we're not going to get the Viking thing. Oh well. More imposterception though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How gonna feel it? Do 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 do. Da 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 ya da. Gonna feel it. How good is being able to Frosty here? This doesn't actually do enough. This will bring us down. We can do this next turn, actually. Think like this, and then either final mission, like we can open up this lane with a final mission, and then have a mustache play perhaps next turn. Or just Frosty something. It's so annoying. Come on, okay. What am I supposed to do? It's so annoying. There's no point in freezing this. Should I final mission something? I wish I could freeze this one, but it's untrickable. I wish I could final mission this one, but it's untrickable. There's no point in using either of these cards here. They both do absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh no, we're milled. Oh, I forgot we're not drawing a card now. Should I have just burned this? Maybe I should have burned one of these. What would I final mission there? Nothing really made sense. So now what? I'm not anymore. That has a mustache. I'm not cute anymore. Die! I don't know. Is that good? Strike through environment in 4 kind of wins? On the block? Iceman? I'm not cute anymore. This doesn't even kill the Gravitry though. I always end up chump blocking Gravity with this for some reason. Okay. Okay. Chill. Ow. Does this die? Yes. Please block. I'll take free teleports. Free jump blockers, why not? Rolls a 3. And he's dead. Wait, does this happen? Oh yeah, this happens first. We don't get our teleport. Oh well. I'm not cute anymore. At least this guy lives. So we're gonna just play for laser base alpha and hope for the best here. Laser kind of wins. He just needs, if he doesn't have like a Shamrocket or a Sizzle, we're kind of good here. Can also freeze and then laser, in case that matters. Guess he puts 10 damage in lane 1 somehow. That looks like a good sign. Could you not have Shamrocket, please? Can you not have Shamrocket? Oh my gosh. I think we actually got this game. Let's go. Yeah, we're good. Laser for the win. Got him. Yes. Hell yeah, brothers. All right, guys. All right. We got that. I'm very happy with this considering everything that we faced today. Holy crap. But the deck performed well. That is the point. And it even did pretty well against all the solar heroes, man. Holy moly with that. Great stream. Really, really fun. Fun deck to play. Really nice seeing Mustache with HG and just HG kind of being viable these days. Even though the meta really doesn't, the Sun-Shroom meta really doesn't love huge Gigantacus. It doesn't really have direct ways of dealing with the Sun-Shrooms. Alright guys, if you want to see more decks like this, be sure to subscribe. It's definitely going on YouTube. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.